Welcome to our new podcast channel, Tobbcast. Today I'm having two great guests, Asude from 11D and Zeynep Sude, her classmate. I'm going to ask them questions how they improved their English level, how they reached to nearly C1, top of B2, and I hope they're going to have a great answer to us. Hello, Asude.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm great today.
It's really great to see you here. And what about you, Zeynep Sude?
I feel good.
Mm-hmm. All right. In our, you know, club sessions, you are the two most proficient students who can speak very fluently. First of all, would you like to tell us how you decided to start English? What was your motivation? Why did you tell yourself that I should really learn English and I should really improve it?
After eighth grade, like she said, I had a lot of spare times, and I was obsessed with this singer Bruno Mars, and he was
Bruno Mars, you said.
yes, Bruno Mars, and he just came out with this new album, and I was watching his interview, and I was like, I noticed that I need to learn English because I really wanted to what he says in these interviews, so I was watching those interviews, not just Bruno Mars's interviews, every kind of celebrities, and I really liked, especially American accent. Then I started to studying, and then I started to watching sitcoms and right now I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said Bruno Mars,
Yes.
and I was about to ask how you acquired this beautiful American accent.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you force yourself to get this American accent, or it happened naturally?
No, I'm not forcing myself to make an accent. I just pronounce the words the way that I learned them.
Okay, beautiful. So, what strategies or methods have you found most effective in improving your English proficiency at this level?
I think it's consuming too much English. As I said before, secret learning is very important because when I was watching a movie or a content about comedy stuff, there were a lot of comments, in the below, and when I reading them, and I noticing that they hit over than 10,000 likes, and I'm wondering why it's so popular. This comment is so popular. So I am trying to understand this comment. Like I am trying to translate the words that I don't know. But my main aim is not like, oh, I need to learn English, so I'm going to translate it. No, my main aim is like understand the message. So during this, I'm secretly learning the words that I translated, and it's like carving on my brain. I can't forgetting the things that I learned in that way, and during this, I'm also enjoying. It makes English more enjoyable. That's my main method.
Yeah, having fun is the most important thing here.
Yes.
Enjoyment, that's the key word. Thank you.
Yes.
What about you, Sude?
I actually learned the English by watching sitcoms, and it was really effective way, I guess. But I didn't want to watch sitcoms because I want to improve my English, because I just want to watch them because I think they're great, and I have really great time while watching sitcoms. But you are learning English while you're watching it, without being aware of it. You're not be aware of learning the words because they're just getting into your brain. So you're just like, whenever you're reacting to something or think about something, you're started thinking in English. And I think that's great. And the second way I can say that if they want to prove their English, they have to make the English one of the part of their life, because you're learning it by speaking, by thinking in English.
Yeah, you have to implement English into your life.
Yes.
Okay, so next question, can you describe a moment or experience where you felt a noticeable improvement in your language skills? I mean, did you get the bliss or enlightenment? Oh my God, I can really do this thing. Do you have any moment in your life?
Yes, but actually, it's generally consists of disappointments because sometimes like I am feeling, oh, can understand, I can speak fluently, but sometimes when I, for example, open a researchment about more advanced things like science, philosophy, I can't understand some things in it, and it makes me really insecure. But yeah, generally, especially casual topics like everyday topics, I can understand. Or YouTube. In YouTube, there are a lot of videos. I can understand them without translations, but I can't like understand more advanced things.
Okay, good.
Okay. Actually, I guess I have to say that I had this moment that I just thought in English, and when I wanted to talk in Turkish, I thought that words English meaning. So I just thought, okay, I guess I'm getting somewhere, and I guess I learning English, and that was a really good moment. I remember that.
Okay. So, have you ever felt that, okay, I'm done. I don't need to improve anymore of my
No.
English?
No,
Never.
definitely not.
Okay. So, what do you do in your real life, after school to reinforce, to go forward?
As she said, it's actually my, part of my life. English is my part of my life. When I open my telephone, English content is everywhere to me. So, like, every day, at least I'm learning one or two words every day. And I think the important point is practicing every day. And this is actually not a hard thing because, everything is English, as I said. And when you open your phone, you can consume English content very easily without extra effort. Or I am like researching something in my head and I'm not researching it in Turkish because I want to improve my English. I am researching it in English. So this is also good ways to improve English, but I have never felt like, oh, okay, it's that's enough.
I actually, right now in my life, I don't have that much time to study in English, but sometimes I open some paragraphs and try to learn the words that I don't know and some grammar things I want to know. And like she said, I use X, Twitter, and in there's lots of things in English, and I want to learn what it says. But while I'm reading it, I learn at least one word. That's it actually, but I don't put so much effort on
Good.
English right now.
Good, thank you for your answers. Okay, so next question. Most of the people say I am B1, I am C2, or I am C1. But they don't distinguish between their skills. How do you balance improving your skills? I mean, your writing skills. How do you feel that my writing skill is A2, so I have to improve that, or my speaking skills it's at B2 level, so I don't have to spare a lot of time for speaking. Let's go for listening. How do you balance your training between skills?
Actually, this is very insecure point to me because I think I'm not good at grammar and pronunciation and writing because I am building my English up to vocabulary. I am trying to learn new vocabs every day, and I to be honest, I do not pay too much attention to other files. I am just I don't pay too much attention to them. I'm just paying attention to vocabulary, and I don't know. I think I can't balance them.
Yes.
So do you feel that you have to improve your other skills,
Yes,
for example,
definitely.
writing? So what are your plans to improve your writing skills in the future, at least?
Yes, I downloaded some apps. I think they're so benefitful. Some apps for writing, some apps for listening, and also I am trying to study for IELTS.
Okay.
Yes, I have plans to attend it, but it's so hard exam because there's such a thing like essay. It's even hard in your native language, and there like you have to write a good essay in foreign language.
Yeah,
Uh,
IELTS is a different world.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Right, Zeynep Sude, it's your turn.
Yes, I'm aware that my grammar or my vocabulary is weak, and but I can't just study with for improving them, because when I have time, I always like I spare with something else. So like I know that I should put effort, but I just can't have time for that.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Good, good. Thank you for your answers. Okay, last question. This is the most important one. While learning English, the cultural perspectives are very important for us. So if you stick to your native culture, your culture in Turkey, so it is a hard journey for you to acquire different words from your target language. So have you noticed any cultural or personal factors that have influenced your language learning journey at this level? What do you think? I'm really sorry. What do you think about implementing that culture, the foreign culture, to your own culture? Did you feel any hardships in this journey?
Well, I think like different cultures that things are a bit old-fashioned in that century. People are more open-minded these days, and yes, there are of course hardship things because Turkish is in different family, in different language family, but English is not. So I think, for example, as Spanish native speaker or French native speaker, it's easier to learn English if I compare myself with them. But as I said, like in this century, I mean, especially youth, we don't think like, oh, I should be conservative. Be more open-minded. And in my journey, I didn't like experience something like that.
Maybe that is why young learners adopt everything easily and they acquire English much easier when compared to adults.
Yes, actually, that's a really great question, I guess, because while you're learning new language, you're learning a different culture. That's why I said like sitcom is really effective way to learn it because you're seeing that language's culture with the characters and with the environment. So, there's this thing Thanksgiving, Christmas, and those are belong to American culture. And while I'm watching sitcoms, I learned those holidays and. When in November, and I said like, okay, that's Thanksgiving time, and so I always be in the side of learning English by watching sitcoms because it's so effective.
Okay.
I want to add something to it also. American culture is nearly all over the world.
Yes.
So like when you open TV, when you watch something good, you can also see and under all of this culture. It's nearly so hard to separate yourself from American culture. So I think it's not too hard as it was before to learn a different culture's language.
Yes, because in this country, everyone is, I don't know if it's true, but it seems to me like everyone wants to have this American culture. So I mean, it can be wrong, but you can see some people that some piece of American culture in Turkey.
I get it. Okay, thank you for all your answers.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Today we met two great students, and they shared their experiences, how they got so proficient in English. I hope they are inspirational to you. They are inspirational to me. See you on next episode. Thank you for listening.